Good morning to everyone except the NHL, because why hasn't Taylor Hall signed a damn contract yet? I mean, we're day 3 into free agency here, and honestly, it's kind of boggling my mind. I mean, I'm a Flames fan, right? But ever since Taylor Hall was drafted by the Oilers in 2010, first overall, I've been a huge fan of his. I love him, and I want him to go somewhere that is great for him. And everybody's talking about Pietrangelo. I think Pietrangelo is going to Vegas for sure. That one's kind of boring because 98% he's going to Vegas, right? But Hall, it's a total mystery. Nobody has any clue where this guy's going. I mean, it's anybody's best guess. I mean, everybody can say good fits. People are throwing around Colorado. 1 year, maybe 5-6 million. He wins a cup. And then after everything's done, hopefully next year, he can sign the big money deal when the economy and the cap is maybe a bit more improved. But even that's not a sure thing, because who's to say he doesn't want to get locked up right now? He's already mentioned before that he doesn't care that much about the big money. He wants to go somewhere stable where he knows he can win year after year. So maybe he wants to sign the big money deal right now. So maybe Colorado's off the table because they can't afford to sign him to a big money deal for many years, right? But that's where a team like Columbus would come in, a team like Montreal, even though Bergevin, according to all accounts by him, he's, in air quotes, not really looking at Taylor Hall, right? And then you talk about somebody like the Calgary Flames who could go out and grab Hall and either put him with Monahan and Gaudreau or trade one of Monahan or Gaudreau to make room for Taylor Hall. Absolute madness. Even the Edmonton Oilers, right? I know by all accounts they have no cap space left. They're done, right? Okay, well, what if they go and they put Clefbaum on LTIR, or they trade somebody like Nugent Hopkins? I know Edmontonians love the Nuge, but what if Nuge goes to make room for Hall? This is crazy stuff right now. He could go literally anywhere. Columbus, you guys got room for him. Who's to say he doesn't want to go there? I mean, it's a total mystery. Where is Taylor Hall going? 3 days in a free agency. I've never seen this before. 3 days in a free agency, and he doesn't even have a short list that we know of. Like Elliot Friedman, Darren Dreger, all these big media guys who usually report on this stuff. I have no idea where he's even considering going, right? I mean, even Nashville. I was going in free agency. I said, you know what? Nashville's going to get him. I'm almost sure of it. They bought out Turris. They traded Nick Bonino. They made enough room to go out and get Taylor Hall. They wouldn't make those moves unless they knew he was coming. I don't think it's for sure, man. 3 days in, he's not sure of anything, of where he's going. So what is going on here? He could go literally to almost any team, even Vegas, right? I mean, maybe Vegas will say, you know what, let's go for Hall instead of Pietrangelo, and I'm sure he would consider it because they're a good winning team. Vancouver, they just lost half their roster to the Calgary Flames, so maybe they now have enough room to go out and get Taylor Hall. It's absolute madness. Nobody knows what's going on. I've never seen anything like this. Even let's look back at John Tavares when he signed with the Leafs, all right? We knew, even almost before free agency started, that it was Tampa, it was San Jose, it was Toronto, and it was the Islanders. We have no kind of inkling with Taylor Hall. Could be anywhere except for maybe the New Jersey Devils and the Arizona Coyotes. Apart from that, any team could get him, you know what I mean? Maybe your local beer team could go out and sign Taylor Hall to a big contract, you know what I mean? It could be literally anybody. So if you guys could help me out, who do you think is going to get Taylor Hall? This is driving me nuts, and I feel like we're going to have to wait even longer to figure out, maybe a few more days, maybe even a week before we know where this guy's going. So if you guys could help me out, what are you hearing about where he's going? Where do you want him to go? And where do you think he's going to go? All right, that's it for me, guys. Taylor Hall, please, just give me a sign, man. Anything.